Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message does find you. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. And if you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About tab on my page. Today we're going to be doing a reading focused on love, new love. Those that are single, those that are in relationships, situationships, those that are desiring more or just curious about what they're currently in. We're going to be taking a look at the qualities of the person you are interested in, that you will meet or that you are with, how they feel about you, their true intentions, challenges within the connection, possible challenges within the connection, and the outcome or the foreseeable future. To start off, we will begin with the qualities of the person that you will meet or that you are with. On the split, we have the Sun. But we also have the Five of Cups. So on the outside, this person could portray a very positive disposition. They could be a very joyful person, very bright energy to be around. Could be a Leo, maybe a Scorpio. Dang, I forgot to do my channel messages. Scorpio reminded me. The number 3, when I was meditating on your energy, the number 3, unexpected good news, a vacation, maybe a faraway vacation, paying off debt, the desire to move somewhere else or like travel, but you can't due to a current situation, meeting a Scorpio or a Capricorn, taking a step away from something, forgetting something important on accident, selling items. I don't know what that means. Like maybe services, an entrepreneur, maybe selling stuff on offer up. I don't know, selling something. But we also have $2,000. That is just broad in general. And tape, like duct tape, putting something back together is what I got, but I kept getting tape, so maybe some of you are buying tape. But yes, on the outside, this person might seem very happy, but beneath the surface with the devil under that, they might have things about them that you don't necessarily know about, or maybe you do know about, and you know that they're a person that has a lot of duality to them. But with the Five of Cups, they could just be somebody that externally is very happy, but on the inside they have a lot of pain, or they just maybe a lot of sadness, not necessarily depression, maybe they're grieving something, but the person that you're with brings a very bright energy to the room nonetheless. And they make you very happy, but internal qualities about them specifically is a joy bringer, somebody that makes you feel excited about the future when you encounter their energy, right? Whether it's you or anyone else. They know how to make people, they remind people of the light. This could be why you're very interested in their energy, or why you might be or you are, right? But underneath the surface, there is a lot of sadness with the Nine of Swords under that as well, There's a lot of duality about the person or the qualities about them that you're interested in. But let's see what Spirit has. Qualities of the person that Aries is dealing with. Spirit, what are the qualities of the person Aries is dealing with? 3 cards. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And we have the 10 of Cups. Like I said, this is a joy bringer, that are very... King of Cups in reverse. That are very... they feel a lot. They have a lot of emotion. They feel very deeply, like positively, and they tend to not make people aware of their sadder emotions. Like, they don't want to bring people down, who we're talking about right now, in regards to love that is coming towards you or love that you're currently dealing with. They tend to not be fake, but they tend to express and bring up the vibration of people and emotions around them, right? Their own emotions, people around. They emphasize the positive. They don't ignore the negative, but on an internal and personal level, they will not express it simply because they don't want to project or they don't want to make you feel their emotions. They might feel a bit. This person could come off as maybe a bit. Not, no. It's almost like their empathy is a bit. They're looking out for everyone else except themselves, is what I think I want to say. You know? Like, their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings, they end up seeming blind to how they really feel because they're looking out for other people, or they want to, create that positive environment or joy around others or within others. But in doing that, they're kind of doing a disservice to themselves. This is somebody that's very stoic, or just like very, what is the word for somebody that looks out for others but forgets to look out for themselves? That's kind of what this energy is in regards to the qualities they have about themselves. It's not that they're lying to themselves, because they know they feel it, but they don't want other people to know they feel it. So they might be a bit secretive in regards to how they really feel or the things they think. When it comes to the more, not negative, but like just deeper, sadder emotions that they feel, that we all feel, but they kind of keep them hidden or suppressed because they don't want to project that into the environment that they're in. They know this with the Seven of Swords in reverse, but they will not communicate it with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They'd rather keep themselves stuck, or just like they want to deal with their own problems. They don't want their problems to be anyone else's problems. So what you should look for, or what you probably are dealing with in regards to love or future love, right, is somebody that is very admirable in regards to how they treat people, the vibration they carry within them and themselves and their intentions, but maybe a bit the opposite of like selfish, like turning that, like it's like detrimental to their own emotional well-being, because they might be a bit more closed off or less expressive in regards to expressing their more sadder emotions or more heavy emotions, things they've been through, not because they don't want to share, but because they might feel guilty, or they might feel like it's a burden. They don't want to create burdens for other people around them. But all in all, their qualities are just very familial based. Like they want a family. This is somebody that wants a family, or they might have very nice family qualities about them. Family man, family woman type of qualities. Somebody that's a caregiver, knows how to be emotionally available and like supportive of those that they love. This is somebody that carries a great love within them, and that love is very radiant. But it's almost as if it comes at the price or cost of their own acknowledgement of the full spectrum of emotions that they feel, because they're trying to make sure that everyone else is okay. It's a very like admirable person that you'll be encountering, or that you are with right now, but I do see this suppression about them. Interesting. Spirit, how do they feel about Aries? What are their true intentions? How do they feel about Aries? What are their true intentions with Aries? How do they feel about Aries? What are their true intentions with Aries? 3 cards. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. They feel that you are very... We also have the Nine of Cups. So how they feel about you, King of Pentacles as well. They feel like you're a very stable person within your own energy. They have this awareness that you don't need them. That's not to say you don't want them, but they have this knowing within them that you are prosperous or abundant, or like you can take care of yourself, you know. So in regards to their intentions, they want to build a future with you. They want to bring you stability that they know you do not need. They want to bring you happiness that they know you don't necessarily need. They just want to contribute more of the good stuff, pretty much, you know. Their intentions are to bring you a certain balance that they feel, not that you're lacking, but they feel like they can complete or add some type of wholeness to your picture. So this will be a person that wants to temper you, somebody that wants to look at your positives, what you perceive to be negatives, and then add the stability or fulfillment within that regard, right? They just want to bring happiness to your life, something stable. Some of this could be does not have to be a masculine energy. It could be a feminine energy with the Nine of Pentacles. But this is just somebody that is very abundant within themselves. Very, like I said, with the family qualities as well. They want to create some type of future with you. Something long-lasting and something stable. This isn't somebody that has intentions of having like a one-night stand or a fling with you. They want to offer you something stable, but they know that they have to bring something to the table, you know. They see you in a very high regard, but they know that you know, that's so corny. I was going to say it takes two. They know that a relationship is not one person, right? It takes two people, and so they just want to be that otherness for you, because it seems like both of you are in very independent energies or very self-sufficient energies. So their intentions is to just create some type of future with you, you know. They're looking ahead. They're not looking at just the now. They're ready to embrace the now and embrace the happiness that comes with the now in regards to your energy, but they have further intentions or a more authentic sight down the line. They want to be your other half is what I'm seeing. And they're willing to bring whatever they need to, whether it's emotional fulfillment or financial stability or all of the above, right? They're ready to basically be someone or something that can add and offer fulfillment to your life. You could be dealing with or meeting a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, specifically a Virgo, specifically, I didn't say Aries, but it may be an Aries, another Aries. Yeah. Challenges within the connection between Aries and this person, currently or soon to be. Challenges within this connection between Aries and this person, currently or soon to be. 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. We have community, exposed in reverse, and we have memory. So abundance on the bottom. So this connection has the potential to be something very real, long-lasting. Their intentions that they had, that we just spoke about, how they feel about you, what we just spoke about, it is all there. We also have isolation under this, abundance and isolation. But it's almost as if there's people around you or an energy lingering around you. It could be something from their past, something they haven't let go of, or someone. It could be something from yours. It doesn't have to be, but it's like one of you is holding back in some way, shape, or form. This could even be this could be their friends or family members not liking you, you know, or your friends and family members not really liking them. So there's like this energy around you or them that is feeding this false narrative about the other. So like, just to draw a picture for you, let's say it's their family, right? It's maybe their family is telling them certain lies or certain things about you in order to create this idea in their head about how they should not be with you because of this, that, and the third, because of your past, because of your history, or vice versa. I just see with exposed in reverse and memory, it's like something from the past, whether it's on your side or theirs, the person we're talking about, is being held back or hidden or manipulated by someone else or outside of one of you, because I just see these energies around you that don't necessarily want you guys to prosper in the way that this relationship and connection could and should and will. I don't think will be a big factor. I just see this as being a challenge. So this is something that can be and will be eventually exposed and gotten over because we have abundance and isolation. I just think that these energies around you potentially could be one or it could be you or them as well. It doesn't have to be outside energies, but it feels like it is with community. But it does look like the truth will be exposed, or one of you will kind of start to put the pieces together or see what's going on while you're in some type of isolation, and that will lead to this abundance. I feel like if you get on the same page with this person and you guys are in understanding of what's happening, then I see the abundance and the prosperity of this connection actually taking root and prospering. But I just see something or someone from your past trying to basically be a blockage from this connection transpiring or taking place. Someone wants to get in the way of the abundance, or it's an aspect of you or aspect of them. On the split wheel of joy, we're getting into the outcome for the foreseeable future. Outcome for the foreseeable future between Aries and this person, spirit. Refuge. Flexibility. Renewal. Okay, yeah, generosity. I feel like this relationship, and we also have success under that. Generosity and success. We also have flexibility, refuge, and renewal. I just feel like this is something that is, even if you've been with this person forever, let's say you ran into a road bump and things got a bit rough for a little bit, I see like this basically restart almost. There's like this understanding on both sides about who went wrong, when and where, how both sides kind of could have been better, how they could have not, how they could have done worse, seeing kind of the good and the bad, being understanding on both ends and allowing yourselves to be flexible in the restart of this. If this is a new person, right, I see the outcome of this relationship starting or beginning being very prosperous and successful because you're both understanding of where you come from. You might not be from the same background or the same sides of the tracks, or you might have different experiences in general about the life that you've lived. And I see both of you, the understanding between you both, I see that you guys letting that be a very prosperous middle ground to meet on, understanding that you've been through different things, so you have different outlooks and experiences. And I just see you letting that flexibility, that understanding being the focal point of the success that this connection will have. So whatever anybody around you thinks about them or says about them, or vice versa, whatever other people in their life say about you or think about you, I don't see that being necessarily a determining factor or issue at all. I see that being a challenge to get through and over. But the outcome is success. Your generous spirits are going to recognize one another, and this will be a prosperous endeavor. So Aries, you have a lot to look forward to, whether you're in a relationship, single, or looking for something more. I feel like this is good. It's very positive, very prosperous. All right, Aries, that's what you're reading.